Yes, welcome back to Hot Stocks. We're discussing the long-term life insurance sector. Before we dive into the next one, let me just point out that Discovery is a major player in this industry, but we're not talking about them here tonight because we normally talk about them in the healthcare sector. Let's move on to the next one. Liberty Holdings, wealth management group established by the late, great, he's not late or great, he's living in Plettenberg Bay. Donald Gordon is his name. He's still alive. He's currently active, the company anyway is, in life insurance, health insurance, investment management, very big franchise in fixed income products, you know, bonds, that kind of stuff. They sell retirement products, insurance, all the usual stuff. Headquartered in Braamfontein in Johannesburg. Market cap of 35.6 billion rand, price to earnings ratio of 8.7, dividend yield of 3.7%. So Viv, I mean, this one didn't do all that well sort of 5 years ago, but since then has sort of picked up its game on the rising markets.
It has been a rising market, it has come back up. But the difference between here and, say, for instance, Sanlam and the old mutuals, I think the product suite is a bit more concentrated in terms of the revenue for Liberty, more focus on insurance, etc. And therefore, I think in some cases, especially with regards to, we talked about before, the large fees that are being charged here, they're much more vulnerable to changes in legislation, changes in taxation. They may take some of the advantages that life houses have in their favour.
Look, Bruce Hemphill, who came here from Standard Bank, because Standard Bank has a controlling interest here, seemed to have a bit of a wobble at the beginning. He put a whole bunch of sort of hedges in place to the core risk portfolio, which didn't work well at the time in the market, but that seems to have sort of gone away. He's now better regarded. Things are looking up. They own the 100% of StanLib, which, as I said, has got a big franchise there. They've been innovating on the product side with those things like Frank.net and sort of other stuff.
Yes.
And that seems to have gone reasonably well. They've improved their persistency ratios. In other words, the number of people that sign up for policies that then don't pay and get thrown out. That used to be a problem. You know, people signing up but they're not completing their contracts. That seems to have improved. But I'm getting a sense that you're not all that wild about these ones. You prefer the others.
Yeah, I think assets under management have been under pressure. They haven't, actually, I think that little dropped the last period I checked here. I do think that the company is a bit less diversified in terms of the different financial sectors out there, and therefore is more vulnerable to changes in taxation, changes in legislation. And that is why I'm not as favourable towards Liberty as I am towards Old Mutual.
But the share price goes from 50 Rand to like 125. So they certainly haven't been doing badly.
Oh yeah, but the market's done.
So if you A, feel like their margins are going to remain nice and fat, and if you B, think that the markets themselves are going to do well into 2014, then no. What's your sense of this one? You're going to go with not hot?
Not hot. I think the legislative changes that are going to come along with regards to taxation, etc., might affect this company more than it would the others.
Okay, I'm going with my stunning conversion and going with hot on this one.